Hey everybody, Katie Farner here, your director for Sunshine State Superstars. I wanted to talk to you in this video a little bit about showing your appreciation and going the extra mile, whether that is for your hostesses or for your customers. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I do to really show them how professional working with me is going to be, especially referring to your hostesses, and then how special they are to me as their consultant. So when their friend or neighbor down the street, Susie Joe, signs up to sell Scentsy, they're gonna feel loyal to me and wanna stay with me. So first I'm gonna show you kind of what I do for my hostesses. So right off the bat, if they are going to be scheduling a party with me at another party, they actually get to pick a mystery bag, and each one of the 3 bags have a different size warmer written down. One says full size, one says mid-size, and one says plug-in. So they get to pick one of the 3 goodie bags, and whichever coupon is inside, they get to pick any warmer of that size of their choice. And I'll bring that to them at their party all bagged up and ready to go, and present it to them at their party. If it's a basket party, I give that to them with their hostess rewards. When it's all said and done, I present it to them with all of their stuff. So I'm gonna bring the camera around here and I'm gonna show you, this is one of my Hostess Packets. I just use the folders from Scentsy. If you don't have one of those, you can just get, cute purple folders or whatever you have. So this is what I give them when they book a party with me at another home party. So got my business card obviously in there. I've got invitations ready to go so they can start handing them out. I give each hostess 15, and these are the personalized ones from Scentsy Family Store. I like it because I don't have to waste my time labeling them. I also have a letter in here to my hostess thanking them and just explaining some of the important things. I have the 40 guests in 4 minutes to help them brainstorm different aspects of their networks and groups to help them get a good attendance. And then I also have this. It is actually a Tic-Tac-Toe Game, and there are some different options here. If they get, based on how many tic-tac-toes they get, 1, 2, or 3, or however many, they're gonna get different prizes ranging from $10 to $30 in extra product credit. So this is an awesome one. They love this one. It gets them a lot of extra stuff. And the last thing I have on this side is the Hostess Attendance Game. So I have 2 incentives that I offer them for booking, because obviously the most important and the most difficult part is her job, which is getting people there. So this is the Hostess Attendance Game. What I do is if they get any 10 different people off of this list, for example, someone on a diet, a babysitter, if they can get 10 people who meet 10 different things on this list, I'm gonna give them a free layers product of their choice. So it's a great little incentive as well. This one is probably the most popular. I think honestly, just because it's a little more simple, I think is probably why that does so well. On this other side, I have host and join brochures. As we know, most of our hostesses wanna end up joining anyway. So I have that, and then I also have this. This is a little bit about my story and a little bit about how often my hostesses decide to sell Scentsy. So it's a little bit about that and how Scentsy can help them. And then the last thing is, oops, don't need this anymore. The last thing is a showcase brochure. I like them because they lay flatter in these. So that's what they get when they book with me, professional right off the bat, organized. And then this is the one that I do for basket parties, very similar, except it doesn't have any invitations, of course. And it has, I have my basket tester set, now what? This is just a little document where I show them different ideas of where to take their basket party. And I also have an example of an email that one of my hostesses sent out, and I thought it was great. So I use it to show people an idea of what they can email people to let them know that they have the basket. So the hostess books the party, we have the party, everything is great. If they, I'm gonna turn it back around. Sorry. So if the night of the party, they did not book a party with me add another party. Say they just contacted me on Facebook or whatever. So they didn't select a warmer in advance. I give them one of these. It is a coupon for a free plugin of your choice. And I fill their name in and everything, and it must be redeemed with this party. So I put that in a little bag labeled Hostess Gift, and I present that to them in front of everyone. That is key. You want your gift presented to your hostess in front of all the guests so they see and they're like, ooh. And then that's when I would go into showing my 3 different warmers. And if you book a party, you get to pick one of these goodie bags and it's got a warmer inside. So this is what I do for those hostesses. Now the party's done, the party's closed out. I've helped them select their hostess rewards. We've closed it out, I've bagged it up, and I'm meeting the hostess to give her goodies. So the hostess, my hostesses always get all of their stuff in these special bags. Number 1, they feel special. They're excited about it. Number 2, they carry it around, and it's a great conversation piece to talk about the business. And oh yeah, my hostess or my consultant gave it to me, la la la. So I have lots of hostesses who use these for their groceries and other things. So great tool, and they're not expensive. You get them at the Scentsy Family Store. I also put one of these inside of their bag, and I do this for every hostess. I'll show you this. Oops, sorry. Okay, so this is a coupon for 2 different things. 50% off item the week of their birthday, and if they host a party with me within the next 6 months, they're going to get an extra $10 in free product credit. It's just a thank you for booking with me, and it is a great tool to be able to, it is a great tool to be able to follow up with them 6 months, 5 months later and say, hey, your coupon's getting ready to expire. Do you want to go ahead and redeem that and book your party? Great tool. So that's a little bit about loyalty and creating a sense of loyalty and really making your hostesses feel special. Now we're going to talk about customers. So this is what I do for my customers. This is mainly going to be regarding bagging customers' orders, mainly what I do for that. I definitely use the frequent customer cards from Scentsy Family Store. I love these. I get the personalized one. It's already got all my info on the back, and I give them 1 punch per item. So even if they purchase a 6-pack and they're getting 1 bar free, I still give them 6 punches. And I actually use these at the parties. I punch them and hand them to them at the parties, just because I was finding when I was putting them in the bag, they were getting lost, people weren't really paying attention. And that way, if they fill one, they also can redeem it at the party. If they fill one and then you put it in their bag, I don't know, it just wasn't working very well for me. So I like to use these at the parties. So now when it comes to the orders are done, I'm bagging their orders. This is what I do to bag my orders. This is just a little example here. Every order I tie up like a little present. Number 1, it protects me and the hostess in case when I meet them and give them the product, bags fall over and product spills out. So it protects us from that. Number 2, it just looks really pretty and people like getting something that feels like a present. So I go that little bit extra mile and tie that up for them. I also put a thank you little tag on here, and I write their name on the back of that to make it super easy for my hostess to distribute. Inside the bag with their orders, this is what I do. One of these stickers usually will go on their Scentsy bars or on their warmer box or on their order form, just wherever I feel like it's gonna go the best for each specific order. And what these stickers are, I'll show you a close-up of them. These stickers, I don't know how well you can see it. They say, thank you for attending blank's party. You helped her earn blank in free product. And then in the outer circle, it says, book your party today. So it's a great refresher of the hostess rewards and how awesome they are. The next thing is I have my reordering is easy. Call me or order online anytime. And it's got all of my contact info. One of these always goes on the order form right next to a thank you sticker. Right at the bottom where the credit card information is, usually put a thank you sticker and then one of these. So And of course, the labels, every single product, label, 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 label. Scent circles, it doesn't matter. A lot of times they throw the packaging away, a lot of times they don't, especially if it's a gift. So label every single thing that you give out. There's even a way to label your plugins. I can show you that at the end of the video. There's even a way to label your plugins where it's inconspicuous, but they're still gonna see it if they're looking for it and they've thrown their box away. So that's what I do sticker-wise. Every bag also gets a sample of the scent of the month. Always initial the back, so if they call you and say, I love this, what is it? You can say, read me the initials on the back. Or you can, print out little labels that you stick in the back on paper as well. I always do a flyer for the warmer of the month. Sometimes I staple them, it just depends. Anybody who spends over $50, I give them one of the spatulas from Scentsy Family Store. I put one of these in every single bag. It is another way to advertise booking a party. Just talks about our hostess rewards, and that if they book a party with me and hold it by the end of the month, they're going to get an extra free gift from me. They're going to get a gift anyway, but and then depending on, I thought I had a join brochure here, so you're going to have to imagine one. Depending on the contact that I made, I may give them a host brochure or a join brochure. And now the new Scentsy Family Store products, they're combined. So when I start buying those, they'll be combined anyway. And depending on the person, like if I know they work full time, they're super busy, I put a basket party flyer in there because it talks a lot about the easy, the convenience of a basket party. So those are the tools that I use to really try to make them feel special and make them know how important they are to me. Oh, I forgot one more thing too. I always put a handwritten thank you note in both. I have a thank you for hosting card that I fill out and handwrite thanking them for hosting with me and telling them I look forward to doing it again with them. And I always write a handwritten thank you note for my customers. I know that it takes a lot of extra time, but I think that extra personal touch makes a big, big difference. So make sure that you go the extra mile for your customers and your hostesses, and you are certain to have repeat customers and repeat hostesses. So I'm gonna grab you real quick and take you into my bathroom and I'm gonna show you. Okay, sorry, light adjustment. So here's a plugin. Right here is where you can apply one of the skinny labels, and it will not affect the base turning, and it will be inconspicuous when it is actually plugged in. But it's a great place to, it's a great place to put a label on a plugin, because I know sometimes it's like, oh, you put it on the box, but they throw the box away. So it's a great place to put it. Anyway, good luck with trying out some of these techniques. If you have any questions or want any other tips, just post below here. And thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.